Hello, and welcome to All Systems Go. My name is Abby, and I'm the GM for Tales from the Loop, which is what we're playing tonight. I'm joined by my three lovely kids, Borje, Emmy, and Theo. Otherwise known as Logan, Sarah, and Sean.
Names are interchangeable, though.
yeah,
Feel free to mix and
yeah.
match as you see fit.
And
I will at least once.
I think we're getting to the showdown for this mystery against Wagner and the Wagner rings.
Wagner and his Wagner rings.
Are you sure it's not Wagner and his Wagner rings?
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, how could you ever make that mistake, Logan? Come on.
Wagner.
What happened last time? You guys raided a grocery store.
Very well.
Mhm.
Very
It
well.
went
It
smoothly.
went super well. Only one kid was infected.
Yep.
That's a 33%.
Only one kid got
rate.
jabbed
That's
with a
great.
needle full of Wagner rings.
And then you also intercepted is
I
the
got
wrong
2 milkshakes
word.
out of it, though, so.
Yeah, that's good. You also, I guess, viewed a meeting where robots were being infected from Hugin and
Oh yeah, we
Munin.
were all like, we're not ready for this.
Yeah, and you just left.
Peace out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
There were giant robots on top
Fafner and
of drones.
Fafner and Falsler, or something like that.
Yeah, Fafner and Fasult. Fasult?
Salt. Yep.
Whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a first-hand viewing of Lena dying. That was fun.
That's true. You saved Isaac from the odd one.
Yep.
Yes, we did
Yep.
do that.
Yes,
we repaired
did
him.
do that. We did that. We did many things.
I think that's pretty much all you did. Those things. So
Yeah, he what?
all in a day's work.
Oh,
we
no,
tried to
also
take you
learned...
to the vet, and that didn't happen.
That didn't work.
Tried to suck the poison out of the wound. That didn't
That
happen.
didn't work. Theo told us he had like some weird calling
Oh yeah,
to an
psychic.
island or something like that.
Yeah, what was that? Valhalla is close. Join us and go home and.
That was it, right?
Yep.
It was on the tip of my tongue right there.
How did you know?
Good old Goholman.
Goholman.
Yes, and we know that Wagner has his base in a magnetrine
Yeah,
ship.
you do.
Which I think is at Goholman.
That's what your
Yeah.
assumption is.
Yes. So we know where all the evil is going down. We don't know how we're gonna deal with it.
Meet me in the magnetrine ship. It's going down.
Let's repair the magnetrine ship we know about and then
Ooh.
ram theirs.
Yeah,
pretty
the
cool.
bird magnetrine ship.
Oh, that'd be
We'll
awesome.
just attach all the birds to it and it'll float and then we can just push it.
The bird's disintegrated.
There are
They did all
5
die
purrs
in time.
that can push that magnetrine ship.
5 robotic purrs that can help us. Yeah, I think we should hack those giant robots. I mean, they're already hacked, right? Let's just hack them again. It'll be fine.
You
I
make
have
it sound
two
so
computer
simple.
geniuses.
I know. Theo's like, just get me a robot. Who
I will
needs
ride
an
them
electric
into battle.
speaker?
2 computer geniuses. Who is either of those 2?
Speak for yourself.
Both of you!
I
He's
have
an
a hot
experiential
0
learner.
in programs, so I don't know who you think. I don't do computers.
I have one
I
in
do.
Got a
program.
lot in Tinker. So,
Designers make it
there.
work.
That's true. So I can build you prosthetic body when you get crushed by that robot.
You can build the motherboards. You don't actually know what they do.
It's we.
You can put
It's
all the parts
Borge
together.
and Emmy combined can do things, but on our own, neither of us are very effective.
Borge is a software or hardware engineer, not a software engineer.
And it's
There
by
you
hardware
go.
we mean just tractors.
Yes.
And car batteries.
Entirely
And
text-based
tractor
cornbread
car batteries.
pans.
It's acorn.
And cornbread pans. Can it be made with a cornbread pan?
All right. So What are you guys doing? Wait.
I have no idea.
Well, Abby, we have
We gotta
spent
go
these
to
2
go
weeks
Holman.
coming up with a great plan.
A great
I tell
plan.
ya.
We really thought
Your
it
plan
all
is
through.
to stall
Every
this entire
angle.
session, so you never have to make a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to do some
It's a great
downtime
plan.
activity.
I think I need some more scenes with my parents, obviously, and more scenes with Purr.
Yep.
I am
yep.
actually still injured,
Okay.
so I'm not at peak efficiency right now. Peak performance.
Well, I think let's see. We left off after Husby Meadow. So I'll say that was in kind of the morning. So maybe you go back to the secret hideout in the afternoon and you all have some time to just chat through things and decide what you want to do and maybe rest up from your injury.
I can heal you, probably.
You can try.
I can
Lead
try.
me.
Yeah. How were you injured?
My ankle hurts from trying to climb up to that robot, and I fell. So I
What?
sprained my ankle.
When did that happen?
Last session.
I do
That
not
time
remember
when we
that.
weren't
Watch.
watching Theo and he just
Oh my
climbed
gosh,
up a
it's
robot.
like he wasn't even there.
Okay.
I was carrying a car battery, okay, and added an extra 40 pounds.
That's true. Okay, well, I'll just splint up your ankle or give you some Pepto-Bismol.
You've already given me Pepto-Bismol for my strawberry milk.
But this Pepto-Bismol has ibuprofen crushed up into it.
Oh,
I've started
even more
mixing my own
yummy.
medicine. I have a pharmacy.
The chalky texture, it's just intensified.
Yeah, it really aids in the absorption of I'll give you my special Borje blend.
Okay. Ugh.
It is 3 kinds of Pepto and 1 kind of ibuprofen.
You
Okay.
got all the
Sounds
flavors.
3 kinds of Pepto.
All 3 flavors.
Yeah, cherry,
2 flavors and a
cherry,
long
mint,
acting.
and original.
It tastes
Oh
really,
my
really good.
gosh, it's so good. What?
Don't deny the power of Pepto. It's the moral of this story.
Crushed up ibuprofen. He gives me like 8 pills crushed up, and they immediately hit my bloodstream, and it's just like, I can feel no pain. Oh wow. Okay,
Oh my
well
God.
I'll I feel like that should give me armor against future. Technically, I guess maybe you have to pick. I can't remember if you have to pick if you can give us dice or if you can heal. I don't know.
I think you do have to
remember.
pick.
Yeah, so can't get that free dice off.
I think you can clear additional conditions with more successes.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't think.
but I don't have any more.
Yeah.
You don't have any either, do you, Emmy? No. Okay, perfect.
Oh wow, I feel very healed.
Wow. What a roll. Okay, so yeah,
Way to start off.
you get back to the little trailer that you all hang out in, and Theo, you were injured from falling and twisting your ankle or something like that. I
I was climbing up to the robot and I fell.
So I think maybe Borje like helps lean you up and because you're limping and like lays you down. Is like, hold on, I'll be right back. Runs inside, says hi to his mom. Says not anything to Aunt Maggie probably. Brings you this delicious smoothie and it fixes you right up.
It's great. I feel better. I feel better already. Thank you, Borje.
Well, no problem, Theo. It's a special Borje blend.
You should patent that stuff. You'd sell it.
I feel like while this is happening, Emmy is just like rifling through the things that she keeps at. Did you hear that?
No, I just saw the side eye.
Like, what's happening?
Apparently, she's going crazy. I don't know what she's talking about.
Sounds like there's someone like scratching at my door.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's probably
It's
the
probably
cat.
Bella. Yeah.
She never comes to visit me. Anyway, while this is happening, Emmy is just gonna like be rummaging through all of her notes and like map. I feel like she's pulling out maps and like wants to like be like, go home and go home and go home and what do I know about go home and like comprehend or investigate like about the area.
Sure. Either of those works.
Let's comprehend. It's fun. I don't get to ask if it's illegal.
Alrighty.
Fun
Good
success.
successes. Much better than last time. Oh.
Jeff, do you want to do questions or do you want me to just tell you what I have?
You tell me
Okay.
because I can't technically with comprehend I don't get to ask questions.
Oh, comprehend doesn't have questions. Perfect. Okay, so Goholmen is just, another section of the country that is, close-ish to you. It's not any further than, like, Lena's farm was, because that was pretty far, too. I think in your book, you do read about a shipyard that used to be, like, fully operational, and they created a bunch of like magnetrine ships as well as seafaring ships. But that shipyard like closed up shop a while back, a couple decades. There's
Aha! Ships. Something she just holds up. She's like, oh. Hey, they're on a ship. We gotta get Ingmarie.
How far is it?
I don't know. Or we have
Far,
Borge's little
probably?
boat.
Go home, it's not that far. It's right there.
Oh. Distressingly close.
Quite,
Stressingly
actually. I think we're right here.
Where is the Purr ship?
It's that little island. Let me make it to the map. So the Purr ship is here. Where's Goholmen?
Isn't that Goholmen?
Wait, I think
Which
that's
is
Go home.
the
Oh.
It is Goholmen.
That's Goholmen. Okay, great. So then the Purr ship, the Purr island is probably not on this map, but it is somewhere up here. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Okay, we meet up with the per robot. We discuss a plan of action. They owe us their lives.
You do need
These
a ship or
soldiers.
something to get there because there's no bridge.
Because we swam
we
to the
have a-
Bursch.
No, we
Purr
have
ship.
a boat. I have a boat. I have
How
a little
did we-
canoe.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah.
a canoe. It's a paddle
It's
boat,
a
I think.
skiff.
Yeah. Ingmarie has a
Fishing
boat.
Ingmarie has a
has an actual
motorboat,
boat.
yeah.
Or that's probably louder than
That is
paddling.
true. It is probably louder.
Yeah, if we could get on Go home in and like get to that old factory, maybe we can find something useful in the factory, or else that's maybe where they're making part of where they're making stuff.
Yeah.
We can sabotage things.
Yeah. I'll pack extra Swedish fish.
Gum up those engines.
They're perfect.
That, or we could do research. We could try and do like some research on magnetrine ships and see if we can find like where, like weak spots on the ships. I really want to develop, like surface-to-air missile technology and just take them out, but that might be a little too intense. Theo has a flashback to Lena's Lena's voice in his head, like him to take over the world, and he's like, "We must develop missile technology.
And I see
We
Theo
must
and I'm
develop
like, "Snap
quantum
out of
missile
it, man!"
technology."
So, okay, but what do we have to... Wagner's the only one that knows how to make the rings, right? Because Lena's dead.
Yes.
And if we stop him by himself, all the other robots will get better
Yes.
in time.
On their own, eventually.
Theoretically, probably need to stop production of the rings too, because things that have it get some of Lena's memories and thoughts. So if there's a ton of infected stuff, it could still.
If we want to look up
maybe cause
magnetrine ships, I can go to the library and do some research. Or
Yeah,
we just head to the Gullholman like we have done before. Yeah, I think the library is probably the best place since magnetrine ships have been like around for a long time. And
I was
obviously,
gonna say we could try and ask Isaac too. He's a scavenger.
where did we put Isaac? Where
He's
did we
just
put
hanging
him?
out in your
Borge's
place.
star.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's ask
Yeah.
Isaac. Isaac,
What up?
get your robot booty in here.
Such a creepy robot face. I know.
Yeah.
Isaac. What do you know about magnetrine ships? I know you like yourself some spare parts.
We got any super special secret things we can blow up?
Isaac.
Explosive technologies? Does Lena have any explosive technologies?
Special
in her farm?
explosive Swedish fish?
He says, "Oh, I've never been able to take apart a magnetrine ship, but boy, howdy, do they have parts I would like to look at. They're pretty exciting. They've got a frontal engine and grav turbine. They've got some midship storage that has some pretty high-tech lockers in there. They've got a machine room and workshop. Oh, think of the parts there. They've got..." And
Oh,
well,
yeah.
if you want to find a magnetrine ship, we know where to find one.
they've got an APT engine, maybe? I think that's what that says. And, best of all, they've got an entrance door.
Oh. Tell us more about how that entrance
I'm
door
always
works.
looking for a good entrance door.
I'm an entrance door connoisseur.
What makes this entrance door better than anybody else's entrance door?
This entrance door can be locked. Well, all of the entrance doors can be locked remotely from the captain's cabin. Very fancy. Very high tech.
Well, that's not helpful. We don't want that.
That's actually explicitly worse for us. Okay.
I'm just telling you what I know.
Okay, what about the
That's true. Thank you,
non-lockable
Isaac.
entrance door?
I said that all entrance doors
If you
are
were
lockable.
to casually destroy said magnetrine ship, how would you do it?
Probably by crashing it into something.
Okay, how would you do it without
I like
causing
your
mass
thinking, Isaac.
casualties and environmental damage?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Can we send
have
it into the
any-
Paleolithic era?
Let's infect all the dinosaurs with Wagner.
The meteor that killed the dinosaurs is really just a magnetrine ship that crashed into the planet from the 80s.
This all makes sense. Isaac, do you happen to have any surface-to-air missiles?
No, I have air to surface, but no surface to air.
We can work with that, Isaac. Hook me up. I'll get in the air and we'll pretend the magnetrine ship's on the ground. It's close enough. It's not that high up, I bet.
Theo's airborne!
Get me up there. Okay. That storage room sounded promising to me. High-tech stuff.
Well,
Or,
okay,
of course,
so
we
we
can take out the
know that
engine.
everybody's supposed to meet at Goholman. So maybe we can like sneak onto the underside of a robot, like the Odyssey style, and get on the Magnetrine ship.
Yeah, because they'll have to land to pick people up.
Yeah, so we should like get under, like hook, like latch onto a robot and ride it in.
Ooh, Theo, they
We should
think
just
that
build
you're
a robot
coming.
disguise.
No, they think that you're
Trojan
coming.
horse this.
No, they
I mean,
don't. Are you saying?
maybe.
They
I
might
don't know
think
if they
Theo's
know
infected.
that I'm infected.
Ooh, we could just go back, get that barrel, reinfect you, take you there.
Remember how he beat you into unconsciousness, Borje?
I also beat him, so let's not get carried away, okay? We were both broken.
But I walked away from that fight. Anyways, I don't know.
I vote riding on the underside of a robot. It's good for your classics study so that you can really understand the Odyssey and your classical literature, and your book report will be excellent next semester.
I feel like step one is getting to the island, and then we can see what's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I was gonna say we don't know how many humans are infected. /
We won't know until we get there.
Yeah, on the ship or not on the ship. So there's nobody on it other than robots. I say crash it. It's fine.
Okay.
The loop will clean it up if need be.
How are we gonna crash it?
I don't know. We'll find a way.
Okay. Well,
Air to surface missiles, surface to air missiles,
We
surface to surface
electric
missiles.
electric spook the engine. It'll be fine.
Ooh.
When in doubt, electric spook the engine.
Okay. Do I actually have a boat, Abby, or do I need to contact someone to get us a boat?
You have a boat, but it's just yeah, you're right. It's just a paddle boat.
Will that take a dumb amount of time to get to the island?
It won't not take a dumb amount of time.
Will we
I
be
really liked
required
that sentence.
to move to get there?
Yeah.
So
I think with your paddle boat, it'll be like a move difficulty 2 to get to there. Otherwise, if you take the motorbike boat, it'll probably be like a sneak regular difficulty because it will be louder.
Just bring Marie. She thinks everyone's an alien anyway. She'll be fine.
She'll just repress it all like the rest of her trauma.
okay. I'm sure she's not busy. I'll call her up on the direct hotline.
UFO hotline.
Yep.
Call it up. She answers.
Unofficial, free, some letter that starts with O and then means get a hold of Marie.
She answers UFO hotline.
Ah, shucks, Miss Blanc, and it's Borje.
Oh, Borje, hi. Is this a police thing or a UFO thing?
Oh, Miss Blanc and I, there's a UFO out in Goholman.
Okay, great. What do you need?
We need a boat. When are you gonna go investigate this UFO? I think it has to do with that robot revolution you were talking about. But now that there's aliens involved, and I don't know. It sounds real serious, Miss Blanc, and I just reckon we need to get over there real quick.
My motorboat is ready. Where are you?
The super secret hideout. I mean, my house.
We'll meet you. I list off some coordinates that I've memorized from my days with latitude and longitude studying.
So you got it. I'll be there in 10.
Perfect. Okay, God, we got
Emmy wipes a tear of pride.
we got a boat coming in hot. Let's go.
All right, we
I
make
don't
it
know
to
what
the
else
water.
we
I
can do
guess.
to prepare.
Just flashback if you need
Uh,
something.
Yeah, we'll flashback.
Just
It'll be fine.
flashback. Does not exist. I mean, I guess we learned a lot from Isaac. Do you think the challenge will start once we get to the island, or is it with the magnetrine ship?
It's once you get on the ship or do something with the ship.
Okay, so we still have some time to set things up on the island.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, let's go to that island.
Cool. Yeah, you meet up with Miss Blanken, and you can see her motorboat is the same one you took out on that lake a couple seasons ago. And she has pimped it. So now it's got like
All right.
this little like satellite dish that she can rotate. And it's got little
Love
blinky
it.
lights to signal if she's picking up anything. And it's got like a whole radio set up with speakers so she can like listen in, and she's got like little like police scanner on it too. So it is pimped out. And on the side it says UFO hotline, call this number.
She's got like
Love it.
bumper stickers that are like aliens.
It's
and
the
UFOs.
perfect disguise. The robots will never suspect we're looking for them because we're
Nope,
looking for UFOs.
For the aliens, yep. Does this also, does she have some heavy ordnance on this boat
Heavy ordnance.
we can just use to blow up the ship?
How
No.
many flak
Ugh.
guns does she have?
Ingrid, what if the aliens are armed? What are you gonna do? Wave your satellite dish at them?
This is Sweden.
I
man.
have to approach the aliens with peace because they have my family.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's not broach that subject.
We're all like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Peace is definitely the best option. Now let's go find some UFOs.
Okay.
I sure hope they have your family on in this ship.
Oh, me too. That would be the best, Borje. I've been waiting for so long to see them again.
Rub salt into that wound.
Yeah, she gets to the ocean that is close to Golholmen, and she offloads her motorboat, pushes it into the water, loads you all into it, and then sets off, boots it up. Think have each of you roll stealth.
Sure. I can start.
Still roll sneak, you mean?
Oh yeah, sneak.
Oh, only one? Okay. Good luck, everyone. Oh. Come on.
I'll check my luck.
Guys.
Guys. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Emmy reaches deep down for the Janet core that is her life and channels all her spy energies.
Whoa, my God!
Don't laugh at Janet. You all laughed. The power of Janet is real.
Janet's like ghostly. You're about to do something wrong, and Janet's ghostly vision comes down. It's like, no, do not do that.
The thought form that is Janet.
I do. Possesses your body and guides you on the
I like
ultimate
it.
sneak path.
We were on a spiritual level. Okay, so I get to give a success to someone, so I'll give it to Borje.
Yep, I'm
and
gonna yoink one of those.
and we also find something unexpected or more of what you were looking for.
I don't want either of those.
But we're hidden, so no
Could
one
be
can
something
see us.
good.
We're
Yeah,
looking
I
for
mean-
Wagner. I don't want more of that. What's
Not really.
unexpected? Actual aliens.
True.
That would complicate matters. Yeah, you guys are just see Emmy do this super ninja move that you've never seen her do before. She's just
He was impressed.
full
It's like, I
of
knew my training was rubbing off. Now I just need to get her some lockpicks.
Janet, is that you? It's me, Emmy.
Bor's just like asking Ingrid, he's like, how fast can this go? How loud is it? And then you have to step in and stop them from just flooring the engine really loudly.
Wait, stop.
Too fast. Yeah, so you all successfully sneak. So as you approach the island, Ingmarie kind of cuts the engine and approaches more quietly. And you see on the whatever side you're approaching from, probably the south side of the island, there's an enormous shipyard that is covered with a lot of rusting magnetrine ships. There's old tools and machines and like concrete slabs that look like they used to be some kind of production line or something, but they're covered now with weeds and blackberry thickets, and there's little trees growing up, and the nature is pretty much just overtaken this entire area. By the water, kind of a ways from you a little bit, you see a very, very large freighter that is labeled Nebelung, and it's hovering 50 meters above the ground, and you can hear a whirring sound coming from it, even from as far away as you are.
Well, that seems like our magnetrine ship. If I ever heard one.
You said it's 50 feet up?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna give you the find something unexpected anyway, and you can see this freighter's 50 meters up, which is like 150 feet up. It's very high.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Yeah, but you see robots like off in the distance, like floating up into it.
They have a gravity stream. Aliens!
I do not like that.
Maybe it's just a big magnet.
Robots are levitating into the ship. Okay,
I
great.
feel like my idea of hitching a ride on a robot is getting more and more.
It's getting better
feasible.
and better, apparently. Or disguising ourselves as robots. That'd be very fun too, I think. Okay, but I do think we should explore this shipyard fast. See if we can find any cool tools, plasma cutters.
Yeah.
Anything crazy.
Right.
Just hook those up to my car
I
battery.
can
and I
investigate,
can have a
or
Yeah,
tool.
somebody roll something that makes sense.
Somebody roll something.
I feel like Emmy just starts
Yeah.
rummaging around and is like, Theo, look over there. What's under this? Borje, what's under that? Touch this. Here you go. Wait.
Good job. Okay. Yeah, so you find, you dig through and you can find like kind of a dump of where a bunch of old hover scooters have been just like discarded. And they're a little bit rusty and would need fixing, but they look like they could be operational.
That could be our way onto the ship without taking the main entrance.
Yeah. I can probably fix these babies up. What would I need to do that?
Tinker.
Tinker? Sure.
Been known to do that.
I have been known to fix a scooter or two. How hard is it to make one float?
Scoot,
Yeah.
scoot here and a scoot, scoot there.
Almost too hard.
Almost too hard, but not quite.
What is a scooter but a mini tractor? And these are easy to fix.
Mhm.
And
What is a scooter
tractors
but a
are
mini
always
tractor?
better when they float.
Yes,
And
yeah.
tractors are always just one button away from floating.
Mine's been able to float this whole time. I've just never needed to make it.
So that's our sort of transitive property here.
But yeah, these
Right.
hover scooters are just, I mean, it's the same technology that gets magnetrine ships to fly, just in scooter form. So they've got like little, almost like gear shifters that bring you up versus down. And then you
Wow.
steer with the handles.
Okay.
I just want everyone to envision Emmy with a hover scooter because I think it's probably terrifying.
That is terrifying. Yes, I'm scared. I had that mental image and I cringed.
It's like a witch on her broom on a float scooter. Perfect.
Okay. We obviously just leave Ingmarie behind, but is
Sorry,
there
there's only
anything
3
else?
scooters.
Like, don't worry, I'll be on the lookout for the aliens that you said were out here. And she's like adjusting her equipment and trying to get a signal.
She's like, we'll signal you, Ingmarie, if we need you, you know. And we talk about how to do that. It probably involves the ham radio.
Is there anything else we can do before we go on this?
Is there anything else we can do before we go confront
We
the
could
scary
fly
robots?
back away and leave Ingmarie here to solve the problem herself.
True. She could just get infected, though, knowing her. But now we have to
Maybe we
do
could
it
try and do more
ourselves.
reconnaissance of ship.
Yeah, so
See if
the
we can
scooter
get
can
anything
get...
from the surrounding area.
Yeah. Abby, the scooters can get as high as the Magnetrine ship.
That's terrifying.
I know.
Don't
That is
fall.
terrifying.
That's a great way to die.
They actually have little foot straps, so you can strap your one of your feet on.
I like to imagine.
Angle from
I mean,
it.
they are hover scooters, so I like to imagine you have to like move your hand,
Push.
move
You
your
still,
foot
like,
in the
can't.
air. Yeah.
Cool.
I keep imagining them. Gosh, what are those things that you just like
Segways?
lean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Segways, yeah, I
hover
keep imagining
Segway.
them more like
Segways,
segways. But it's also I also did think about just kicking off against the
Oh,
air
so
on like
funny.
a razor scooter.
Yeah, I guess we can go to like the tree line. I'm assuming there's like some kind of like cover that we could
Sure.
hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
guess we want to
outside.
see if there's people on. Like, I mean, there's robots, which are obviously people too, but are there flesh and blood people?
Sure. Can somebody? So you go up to the tree line. Can somebody roll comprehend?
I got this one, guys.
Emmy, comprehend.
Borje wants to do it.
I got my 1 die. I bet that would work.
I mean,
Borje
smokes.
is an experiential learner. That doesn't apply here.
Do you want me to do it, Logan, or do you want to roll? You don't want to do it. Okay. All right. I'll roll comprehend.
Good job.
Too late. I already know what's going on.
Yeah. So
I
You
already
took too long,
figured it all
Borje.
out.
you make it up to the tree line, and you see a few service robots that are being like transported up to this ship. And you can see some of them are coming back down and like getting pieces off of the ground, like just hanging out with each other, and then they'll go back up into the ship. And the way that they're getting up there is you see your good friend Mason, aka the Odd One, using her special powers to just move them up and down.
She
But
wanted
she's
to.
She wanna die, this girl.
she's not on the ship though.
No, she's on the ground.
Can we knock her out? With no one seeing.
How?
Or we still disguise ourselves as robots.
How is she still infected? Do we know how?
No. We didn't know for sure she was infected or if she was like weird superhero child. We don't know how she got weird powers.
That's true.
We thought
Theo.
we thought we were like she was like the Jared experiment kind of a
That's
thing.
true. When Theo got infected, he just turned bitchy, not super powerful.
Powerful enough.
And then she broke Isaac. She was the one that broke Isaac, right? With
She
Mhm.
did
her
crush him.
force powers.
Okay.
Well, this presents
Yeah.
an unforeseen
But
challenge.
we've only seen her move metal, right?
She moves a pencil, I think.
I don't
She
think
moved
Yeah.
a pen,
A pen.
which is metal.
Yeah. Yeah, you have only seen her manipulate metal. You're right.
None of us are made of metal. Let's go at her.
Magneto.
She is
Oh,
Magneto.
God.
I don't know. I put those Swedish fish in her gas tank, and she did not manipulate that car to move, even if she could. So.
I think she left it there. She just walked
she
away.
did. She just like deuces. Don't need that car anymore.
Is it worth trying to mess with her? Should we just?
Borje, I think that's him. I think that's the odd one. I mean Mason.
I think you're right, Emmy, but I don't think we should mess with her. She's real slow.
I know.
She's
I
real
know.
rude too. I think we gotta just take out Wagner and she'll get better because she's real mean. I don't want to talk to her. She's gonna upset me again.
But I guess we can still scoot up if we take her out.
Could scoot up.
We could
scoot up. with
We
her
don't
still
need her
there.
powers.
We'll just
We don't
do
need her
it's-
powers to get to the ship anymore because we
We
have
got
scooters.
No.
scoots. We don't need
Yeah.
Mason.
Okay.
We can do a scoot by and take her out on the way.
Scoot by. Okay. I feel like Emmy's like, I'm not afraid of this girl. I'll distract her while you guys sneak up behind her and take her out. Theo.
Well, I thought we were going to take her out.
Theo's ready. He's got his electric
Yeah.
spooker ready.
No,
and
you
he's like,
guys do, but I distract her so she's not looking at you guys.
We could probably just go around the far side of the ship and she won't see us. But Theo's A-okay with taking her out too.
Questions. Oh.
I don't know if it would measurably help us to take her out or not.
There'd
Or
be
if we
less
could at least get
robots
her out
getting
of
up
harm's
there.
way.
That's
Yeah,
true. There would
I
be
think
no
if
more robots.
I think if you take her out, it is a benefit to you in the final confrontation. So, because
Okay.
yeah,
And we can't check her luck in the final confrontation either. So it's better for me to like.
you
use
can,
my
but it
luck.
only gives you. You can.
One success.
You can't check your pride really during your pride. 'cause
Oh,
it
that's
only
what I
gives you
meant,
one
my
success,
pride.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
can use luck.
I meant pride.
Yeah.
So like my pride of like I'm not afraid of
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
And this 16-year-old has crossed me one too many times.
We gotta take her out
Yeah.
so we can.
She may
help
have
her.
also broken Borge's heart just a little bit, which is
It's
automatic enemy.
unacceptable, obvious.
Yeah. He must be protected.
Yeah, Theo's ready to spook her into next week.
Okay.
But not into the afterlife.
Okay.
But not that deadly here.
He gets the dial on he's attached a little dial to the car battery and he turns it down to low. So it's his spooker to stun.
Set to lethal. He just tweaks it a little bit.
It's actually how many coils there are around the two ends. He undoes some of the coils.
Yeah, I feel like Emmy is just gonna
Do
zoom
you wanna
on in
lead
there.
me?
Do I want to lead you?
Or does Emmy want to lead?
I don't know how if it
Because
ma-
I can
how
just like sneak on up, right?
you could. I want to check my pride, and I don't know if that like makes sense of like I'm not scared of anything.
I do.
Oh, for a lead bonus. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense.
I do think that she needs to either be distracted, and that would be a roll, or somebody would have to sneak up, and then you would have to roll something to actually attack her. So
Yeah, well, I can
something
sneak
needs
and
to lead
force
into
pretty
the attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what I would be doing, I don't know if it's a lead roll or if it's like
You can
it's like anti-charm. I don't know.
yeah, you can lead by distracting. I think that makes sense.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna scoot on up there and I'm gonna be like, so this is where Mason is hanging out these days. And she's like, oh, sorry. I mean, the odd one. And she's just gonna be like, did you ever get your car back, huh?
Are you just scooting around above her?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Oh, that's amazing. Like scooting
swooping.
circles around her.
just like, hey, what you doing? What are these powers? Where'd your
Scooters
friends
are
go?
explicitly made of plastic only. Plastic and wood.
Magneto powers don't work on scooters. Oh,
Yeah. Go ahead and roll lead, and then if you fail, you can check your pride.
perfect.
Great. So you can get a
Everything
success
I
with
wanted.
pride and give Theo 2 die on his roll.
Okay.
She does seem sufficiently distracted, but she's just like watching you. She's not even talking back. She's just watching you fly above her and like continuing to move the robots as they need to be moved.
Just start dropping stuff on her, like little pebbles and
Yeah,
Swedish
no,
fish.
I'm gonna drop a Swedish fish every time I pass by.
Toss one.
I'm gonna
Okay.
lick one and I'm gonna throw it at her so it
Oh,
sticks.
Get
to
it in her hair.
It gets in her hair.
Okay. So can I sneak on up to her? for
Yeah.
My roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
You,
I'm
I
gonna
guess,
sneak.
yeah, you can sneak in and it'll just be difficulty 1 because Emmy is distracting.
And I've got my electric spooker 2.0 and bonus from Emmy. So I got 3 bonus die.
Which
I
you
needed
needed. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
You sneak up to her and you make it up to her. And Emmy's still flying above, distracting. And you'll need to roll
Spitball
again
Swedish fish.
to actually like disable her. But you've
Okay.
made it up there, and you're like Emmy can see that you're right there about to electric spook. It is she has a special attribute, so it's difficulty 2.
Do you want to be led by me now?
Yeah, I would love to be led by you now.
Okay.
Should I force for this one, Abby?
That
Or
sounds
can I
good.
Still sneak.
Force sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna lead by Emmy's flying around. She seems to not be super distracted by it, so I'm gonna be on the ground, not on my scooter, and I'm gonna call out and be like, Mason, you're a mean girl. You are not nice. And
Get ready to hit
What
by a
happened
bus.
to your dog?
what happened to your dog? What was his name? I loved him. Where is he? I'm gonna try. I'm on the ground, so like opposite of where Theo is. So it's more of like a distraction, but I'm also going to appeal to her inner dog
Emotions.
lover.
Human nature.
Yeah, if there's any Mason left in there.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
Alrighty. Okay, I will force with the lead die and my spookers again. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Mhm.
That's
That's
just
a lot of dice.
Don't
That's
press the re-roll
so
button, just
many.
roll it again.
How do I not have? Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so you electric spook her, and what has taken out so many enemies in the past, the electric spooker does not seem to affect her as strongly as other things. But she feels it, and she like reaches back towards you, and the electric spooker just like gets crushed, and you can see like the battery juices leaking out of the car
My
battery.
spooker!
Dude, throw that battery acid onto her and see what
Right.
happens.
He just like takes off his stuff, and then he like runs at her and tackles her onto the ground.
Okay, roll force again.
Oh my gosh.
Xeno warrior princess cry.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening?
What is happening, Theo?
So you go, you both distracting her. See Theo get his electric spooker crushed, scream out in rage, and rush towards her. And she just like flicks her wrist, and he goes flying to the side and crashes into a tree. And Mark's
Okay.
injured.
Can
Oh
I
gosh.
can I have an investigator or comprehend role as like I've been observing her closely as I'm antagonizing her and like understand just what the heck is her deal? Just what the heck is her deal? Like how does she move?
Yeah. Go
around?
for comprehend.
Okay. Like I need to understand
Yeah.
this girl
So
crazy powers.
you think back to some of the readings that you had read on the Wagner rings.
Mhm.
And not all of it made sense at the time, but it did talk about like how Lena would probably talk about like unlocking the potential of the human race and like bettering humanity for the future and all this stuff. And like there she
becoming gods. and
yeah,
all that
becoming
stuff.
gods and all that stuff. And it seemed like she thought there was the potential for people to develop powers if they were exposed to the rings for at a high enough dose for a long enough time.
Poor Mason. Were there any sensitivities? Like, would she get more sensitive to certain things with this like exposure? I'm thinking like, savants and how they can't deal with certain things.
Yeah, let me see. I mean, you know, humans who are infected tend to mimic Lena's personality. So anything that bothered Lena would probably, like, on a psychological level, would also bother people infected.
Paranoia.
Yeah, but not physically. It just it's
So me setting our ham radios to a super dissonant frequency wouldn't like affect her at all.
probably not, but you could try.
Knowing that psychologically she's vulnerable like Lena,
Uh-huh.
can Borge anti-charm her
Uh-huh.
to like, I don't know, make her super
This is why you got fired from the loop.
paranoid and like try and shut her down enough that we could like apprehend her.
Sure.
Perfect, thank you.
What are you trying to what is Borge getting her paranoid about?
Let's see. Lena was paranoid about
They're trying to kill
Isaac
me.
trying to kill her.
Mhm.
So I'm going to get her paranoid about Wagner
Mhm.
going to kill her. But also I know a lot about Mason, so I'm going to use that as well and be like, he doesn't care about you, Mason, because you have a dog and he hates dogs. That's one of the only things you smoke and he really hates that.
Mhm.
So he's gonna kill you.
But you want to know what my code name is? Smokes.
Okay. And it's still difficulty 2, yeah?
I think we'll go for difficulty 1 since Emmy rolled a comprehend to learn weaknesses and you're taking advantage of that.
Oh,
I communicate all of this to you. Whoa! Nice.
I could have used those. Jesus. Theo's on the ground, rolling around like, my back.
ibuprofen
Just
wearing off.
My back.
Here, have some Pepto. Rains Pepto down from the sky.
Oh God.
So yeah, you start just talking to her and attacking her with words, basically. You're like, that Wagner, he's no good for you, and he gonna kill you after he doesn't need you anymore. And like all this stuff, and then you talk about like her dog and her personal life and all the good times you've had before. And you can see, I think she had like dark veins kind of throughout her face and arms and stuff, indicating her contamination. And you can see those, I mean, you swear they fade away a little bit. And she kind of looks up at the ship. And she looks back at you and she's like, you're right. I deserve to be the one with the master plan, not him.
Uh-huh. You're sure right. One, you should go do that somewhere else.
Go to that shipyard and raise your own
Destroy
ship.
them. You should destroy them for us.
we're gonna go on there. We're gonna stop Wagner's master plan, you know?
Yeah.
He wanted to help us out. It would make your master plan all that much easier. It'd be the only one left.
She's like, you're right. Fuck it. She's like, let's go. Beat that guy.
Perfect. Emmy has like flown down to Theo and is like propping him up on his little scooter and like helping him scoot.
Getting up on his scooter,
Unfortunately,
wiping away tears.
we only got the 3 scooters. We only got 3 scooters.
Oh, I got it.
You can either levitate Theo up there, just whoop, toss him up, or you could do that to yourself.
She's like, I got it. She starts levitating herself.
Okay.
Like, okay, you first.
I like to imagine she just like drops a robot midair. She was taking out.
Yeah, I love that.
Right. Get on that ship.
Right.
Wait, how strong is your freaky deaky power? Could you just,
Your
I don't know,
freaky
take the
deaky
ship
power.
and just put it in the ground?
No, I
Just
can't
go,
do that.
whoop.
It's too big.
Okay.
How much freaky deaky do we got to work with here?
Up to humanoid size. That's
How much freaky, how much deaky?
mostly freaky, not very much deaky.
Oh.
Okay, you're flying up to the ship.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We're scooting on up.
The
Right.
ride of the Valkyrie is playing in the background.
Go ahead and make sneak
portable
rolls.
recorder.
Sneak! The sneakiest.
Nice.
Woo. How do you have 0 in sneak?
I'm not sneaky.
He's
Ay, Borje. I could re-roll.
Oh, did you already roll?
Oh,
I
did you
didn't
already
see
roll?
it.
Oh.
I only got one.
I was
got
waiting
one.
on you. Oh, well, I can re-roll.
oh.
Amazing.
Borge is like, if it's not a tractor, I'm not sneaky.
Yeah, maybe you should have just moved. Okay.
I mean, or I can re-roll.
I'm gonna re-roll. The most likely.
Good
Two
job.
successes. Beautiful.
Thank you. You should
Not
come
even
out.
rolling the right amount of dice. Okay.
Good enough. Yeah, so you all fly up there unnoticed, and board the ship. Let's see. Where do you land?
We want to take a quick 10-minute break.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Give me time to figure out the ship.
Yes.
Figure
You
this
see
ship
us
out.
Scooting through the air,
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
gracefully
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
followed by
Scoot.
Mason doing
who's
the
levitating
Magneto
through the-
fly.
Sheer power of.
Oh, the Magneto
Paranoia.
flies so good.
She's got her arms gently raised out as she just kind of floats through the air. Beautiful.
Yeah. We'll be back in 10. we're back after a short time
A
away.
little break. A quick 10 minutes, obviously. One day we'll learn what the number 10 means and how that relates to time.
It always feels quick, to me at least.
It does always feel quick to us.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. But we
Okay.
have arrived.
You have arrived, and you pull up to kind of, I imagine there's like a cargo bay door kind of deal that Mason was putting the robots into, and that's where they were like going off from. So you land your scooters into there, and find yourself on, almost, I think, in kind of a big storeroom. And there's a couple robots that are like working on things around. You can see, I think maybe there's a robot in the corner like building some like cells, like jail cell kind of deals. But they don't seem to care that you're here, and Mason's there, and I mean, she is supposed to be there, so they're not really paying attention.
I feel like we're gonna let Mason take the lead. Like let her storm, like let her be the storm that we like distracts other people and like forges a path for us.
She's real scary. Why can't she just yeet Wagner out the ship?
Why can't you just mind crush him?
She
The
did do
problem
that
is we
to
have to
us.
stop the actual production of the rings too.
Yeah, that's what the ship. We're crashing that ship right into the
Right. Okay.
into
Well,
the Golden.
okay. So we're gonna crash the ship somehow. I guess is our general plan.
We gotta take out Wagner first, because if we crash the ship, he's probably gonna survive. Like, how many times did we destroy Lena and she still came back?
Okay, this is true. But so when does this sort of situation start?
Extended trouble.
Abby?
When you
Extended
reach the
trouble.
bridge, so you have to get there.
Mason, to the bridge.
Well, maybe we should get some reconnaissance first. Like, we could go to the workshop room. We could go to the storage place they were talking about. I have to go right to the bridge.
Yeah, is there a way for me to like see the floor plan? Like, you know how ships will have floor layouts.
Roll comprehend.
Oh.
That would be a no.
Okay.
My.
So there is like an emergency evacuation plan, but it's really hard to interpret, and it doesn't have like a you are here, so you have no idea, like perspective wise, where you are in regards to the rest.
Great.
I guess technically you should mark a condition. There's one that makes sense.
Confused.
Yeah.
Exhausted or upset?
Yeah, we can do upset and confused. That could be
upset/confused.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this
Scared.
makes sense. I don't understand.
You're upset that you can't figure it out.
Yeah, and I'm mad
impossible.
that
Ooh,
like,
and maybe the actual map itself, like, you know that there's bits that aren't on the map, and there's bits on the map that aren't there anymore, and it's like the ship's been modified, so it doesn't make sense. And it's like, why didn't anybody update this map?
I hate it.
This is not OSHA compliant.
This is not OSHA compliant. Emmy cares a lot about OSHA regulations.
She's read
In
about
Sweden, no
American OSHA regulations.
Yeah, she's like, Sweden really needs to up their game because the Americans are beating us. the Soviets would be able to just waltz right in here. Soviet spies.
That's really what OSHA regulations are for. Tight OSHA regulations keep away the communist kids.
America's got 2 big OSHAs on either side that keep the Soviets away.
Why you need regulations?
How else are you going to control those 2 big OSHAs?
All right. So you just hear Emmy start cursing and muttering to herself, and maybe like kicking the wall that has the plaque. And she's just like, "Screw this! This is useless."
Okay. We could ask Lena, or not Lena. Oof. Mason.
We'll hold a quick seance. Knowing Lena, she would come back and possess someone. She's kind of
Probably.
already doing that.
Pretty much.
I guess what do
Okay.
we need to ask Mason? Are we just trying to get to like the storage room? You said? The
I
workshop?
feel like going right to the bridge. I don't know if that's a great idea.
Well, no, but like we could just go find the workshop without.
Yeah,
Listen.
I mean, yeah, or we can just try and find it, wander around for a really long time.
I don't
Yeah,
care
I
what we
think
do, as
either.
long as we get out of here. This doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, let's go. Here's a Swedish fish. Theo starts dangling one like on the way
I got low blood
forward,
sugar.
grabbing at it. He just finds the nearest
Sure,
entryway
yeah.
and starts going
So
down
you
it.
exit the
Confidently.
kind of storeroom that you're in now. And it seems like there's like a floor above you almost that is like a second level to the ship, but you haven't found a way up to that yet. You do find like a what?
Emergency upstairs. Just
I mean-
uncompact the floor and create an entrance.
You want that?
She's not a metal bender.
Yeah, why not?
She takes
She's not a metal bender. She just lifted herself 150 feet into the air.
Yeah, she's not metal.
Oh my god. That or we can keep walking.
like if you want, I can make a hole. No
We're in
problem.
no rush, Theo. We can just walk.
Did we bring our scooters with us?
That's a good question. Are you toting them with you?
I think we should
We're
have brought
we're
them
still
with
on them. We're
us.
just using them as actual scooters now.
Yeah, actual
That's
scooters,
cute.
like ground level scooters
Yeah.
now.
Okay. Yeah, so you exit the storeroom, and if you're not going directly up, there's like a big long hallway that kind of traverses down the main corridor of the ship. And there's various like offshoot rooms to that corridor.
I would know what these rooms were if the map was right.
Who needs a map? Theo just starts like skating really fast down, scootering really fast down the hallway, like peering into every door.
Yeah. So you
Knocking them
open.
open really fast and then
You just like
closing
bang them
them.
open. Bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang.
You
That is
open
not what we thought.
a bunch of the doors, and they just seem to be like additional storerooms on the bottom, and you can see like every now and then there's like a robot here and a couple robots there, but there's not a ton of them
I closed
working.
those doors really fast
Yeah.
after I opened them.
Can I charm robots?
Yeah.
Can
They
I
can talk, I guess.
find a robot
Mhm.
and I'm going to pretend to be a robot and say, I need to get to the. Where are we trying to get? The workshop or the
workshop or the
Oh.
storage room.
Yeah, I got it. I'm a handy robot. I got to go to the workshop, but I didn't get my coordinate system installed, so I don't know where that is. But I need you to tell me how to get there Beep,
Sure. Yeah.
Beep.
Beep boop. That's what really sounds.
That's the convincing part. The beep boop. He just watched a lot of Star Wars. Finally made it to
at
Sweden.
the beginning you go boop beep, and then at the end you go beep boop.
Oh no, he didn't beep boop in the right way.
He didn't beep boop good enough.
I'm a little scared. I'm gonna beep boop beep boop. I'm gonna re-roll.
Beep boop. Emergency reroll.
Ah! Beep boop beep boop beep
Okay, so you marked scared.
Oh, no.
You can also mark
Or did I?
upset because this robot is working in one of the storerooms, and he goes boop beep, and he walks over and points at this map that's wrong.
This freaking map.
And then he says beep boop, and then he goes back to working.
The beeps, Emmy. What do they boop?
Emmy's like, I don't know. I don't trust him. He pointed at this map, and it's wrong. Wrong. And she like looks at the robot, and she goes wrong.
This
Theo
is
was
why
falling
we
apart
don't trust maps, kids. That's why Theo was just breaking down doors, busting them open. Okay, Theo's gonna lead his poor, traumatized companions to the next level. It
Okay.
says Mason, emergency stairwell.
Yeah.
Please.
She says, this is the best I can do, and she just makes like a rough hole in the ceiling.
Perfect. We just levitate on her.
We just
We just ascend. You just ascend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you enter the second level of the ship, the ceiling is kind of domed here. It looks like this is the top of the ship. There's no levels above this. And you enter like a similar corridor, but this one actually has signs. So there's a sign like pointing you to the engine, the fuel tanks, living quarters, the bridge, and there's like a laboratory also labeled. There's like guidance signs every now and then saying where these
danger
things are.
laboratory danger.
Okay. I think Theo probably wants to go to the laboratory. He's gonna be like, check out that lab, see if that's where they're making those rings.
Sure.
You're too traumatized to argue with me. Follow.
Toots.
Yeah, you make it to the lab. The door is locked.
Oh. I'll lock the door. Don't make me laugh. I will pick it.
Yeah, go for it. That tinker.
No!
It's always
Think.
Theo's the new
Forget.
self.
No! Check my luck. No! Right, I get one more. Let's see. Ugh. Did that actually...
Don't
that
use
didn't
the
reroll.
reroll button. It's cursed.
That's what I wanted.
That's what you wanted, yeah. Nope, no such luck. The door stays locked. And you,
You're
Mark,
upset.
also upset. Yes.
We're all upset. It's great.
Okay, so we're not gonna do this good anymore. We're screwed.
That robot comes by, sees you unlocking, and he says, boop, 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 and points to the map that's next to the door and beeps at it.
We're like, wait now.
Beep boop yourself.
You take that beep and put it where the sun don't shine. Investigate. I would like to do that, please.
Sure, you get questions for that.
Or comprehend, I guess.
Yeah, you
I
can do
feel like-
investigate.
I feel like there's got to be a keypad or something.
Oh,
that,
yeah. Go for
opens these
investigate is
doors.
good.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at this keypad. I'm gonna see what there is to see. Am I gonna do that, or am I going to re-roll and use all my luck?
I've used all my luck, so
You guys are doing great.
You spell mine too. It started off on a real high,
We did.
gotten on a real low.
I'll check that luck and we'll try it one more time. She calls upon the power of Janet.
You can't just say that and
Janet.
get successes.
I can! Oh, but I can! Janet hears me and she answers.
The spirit of Janet compels her.
Yeah, so what questions do you want to ask? Oh, I can't hear
muted
you.
it.
Is it illegal? No. That's never
Classic
the question
first
I want to
question.
ask. Investigate. How can I get into, out of, past something?
I think
So
there
into this
is a keypad.
laboratory.
And there's like a keypad where you can enter a number. It looks like it's a
Mhm.
4-digit number. Or it also has like a little like badge scanner thing. So if you could find a badge, you could get in with that.
What is hidden here and where is it?
It's a badge.
There's
the
probably
other side of the
lab
door.
equipment on the other side of the door.
Abby!
I don't think there's anything.
A good answer to that.
No. Maybe there's like a window that is a little bit dusty, but you can like brush it off and peer inside with your magnifying glass, and you can see that there's some like test tubes and notes scattered that have writing on them.
So it doesn't look like it's in use.
No, it doesn't.
It's not where they're producing the Wagner rings.
The Wagner ring.
The Wagner rings.
It looks like, with your investigate, it looks like it could have once been a production line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like similar equipment to what you saw at Microlex.
Mm-hmm.
But like the notes and the test tube, the notes are scattered, and the test tubes look like they've accumulated some dust, and there's like a lot of the like chemical jugs are empty, and it looks like it's no longer in use.
Okay. Guys, I don't know if this is the room we want to get into. We need, like, it's dusty in there. And we need a badge. If we want to get into these, we need a badge.
This door.
Okay.
He was like kicking the door now.
Why didn't you just have Mason blast it open?
Oh God, that's
I
right.
thought about that later. After the fact.
Well, great. Mason doesn't have to roll.
Let's just go to the bridge. You know what? It's the worst that could happen.
Why don't we take a moment to comfort ourselves in our time of need?
Why don't we take a moment and think about our anchors?
Let's radio down to Ingmarie. Be like, Ingmarie, put my mom on the radio.
We could. We totally could. Do you want to do that? I think that's kind of fun. I need to talk to my mom. Put her on the radio. Or we can try to lead each other through this
How
crisis.
many dice do you all have in lead?
2. Well, no, I have a little more than that. I have
I
5.
have 6 normally, so now I have 4.
I have 4 now.
Okay. Well, I have 7.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
You lead me, I can lead you.
Or I could lead you and then also just clear all of mine because that will roll really well.
Sure, you can try.
Ooh! Is there a kitchen?
There's no sign for a kitchen. You don't know.
We need to get into this lab so I can use the Bunsen burner
To make cornbread.
cornbread.
I knew it.
Oh no! How are we gonna... Mason! Get us in here!
Like-
And then also go to the window and bring some cornmeal up from the Wherever it is you keep it.
Keep
She's
cornmeal on you?
leaning up against the wall opposite the lab door, and she's lit a joint. She's like, I can't do everything for you guys.
She's so cool. She's right. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'll just
I
leave.
can make you
Theo.
a fire with my magnifying glass in the sun.
Oh! At least you got one!
At least I got one.
I'll upset. And I will lead Borje. I'll give one last kick to the door, and I'll say,
Emmy's just by herself, muttering like,
yeah, you're just. We'll maybe help you in a sec.
Get Mason to help you.
Borje, I'm really glad we met up after that fight. I don't know what I'd be able to do without you. Lead.
I was the one that sent you a milkshake.
Shut up, Emmy.
But I brought him a milkshake.
Okay. No. I can't.
Yes. Check a condition and re-roll it. Because either you fail and you get a condition, and our relationship is permanently harmed, or you check a condition and re-roll it.
Fine. Okay, I'll check a condition.
Lead is such a dangerous.
Exhausted. This has never happened before. Normally, we're very good at leading.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay, I'm exhausted. This is emotionally taxing for me.
Theo's not.
Borje.
Yeah. Theo's validating Borje, and Theo's not used to that.
Well, you're gonna... Okay, now, how gamey are we gonna get? Are you gonna heal both of mine so that I can lead you?
I don't know.
I do like I like that you're all just like in the corridor pep talking each other.
Sure, let's keep it going. And oh god, and Mason's just smoking a joint over on the wall. God, it's so funny.
Okay.
The robot beepers at her a little bit and points at the. She's like, "You want it?"
Emmy, how many conditions do you have, Emmy? You only have
Well,
one?
She's got one.
Do you have 3 now, Theo?
No,
He has
I
2.
only have 2.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay, I heal both of yours.
Okay, perfect. Now, do I heal you or Emmy?
Who do you love more? Doesn't matter.
I mean, statistically speaking, you should heal me.
Shots fired.
Simply because I have more conditions, which means I'm more of a liability,
That's
and
right.
I
She
have
could
to
just-
do a
she could
roll
just
for
pray
a
to
final
Janet.
thing. Yeah, she could just pray to Janet and get whatever she wants.
I'm just actually what I am is a priestess of Janet, and my power is faith based.
A prophet. Proselytizing the good faith.
Okay, well, let's see if this works out this time.
How are you gonna do,
How am I gonna lead you?
Mr. Borje? No, I said, how are you gonna do?
Oh,
you
how am I
gonna-
gonna do?
How good are you gonna do?
Very.
Very good.
Great.
Very.
So great.
Okay. I'll just clear that.
Can I use my 3rd success to clear Emmy's?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It's not
Woohoo!
explicitly allowed, but I was just gonna...
We just have a
leave
big
it.
huddle in the corner where we're like, we got this, guys. Come on.
Who are we? We're the super secret helper squad. That's who we are. We can do it.
Mason in the back is like, boo.
This is nothing but some experiential learning.
Okay, maybe we should just go to the bridge before we make everything worse.
Before we
I
make
know.
any other rolls in F.
We straight to
Well,
the
I think while you're all doing your pep talk,
Uh-huh.
you can hear the engines boot up. I mean, they've been whirring But the engines actually boot up and like you're pep talking and you can feel like a jolt as the ship starts moving.
Where's it going? Mason, where is it going?
I don't know.
We gotta
Okay,
stop this ship.
bridge, stat. We gotta stop this ship before it gets to the town.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Let's
We
do
book
that.
it.
We follow the arrows to the bridge.
Yeah. So you can find the bridge pretty easily. The door to the bridge is also locked.
Okay, we do not have time for Theo to fail to unlock another thing.
Okay, bitch.
Can I?
Can you
take-
charm the door?
Is the door a robot? Question mark.
No.
Okay, perfect. I will still do this diplomatically with the cornbread pan of peace, and I will smash. Does it have a door handle? I will smash that door handle.
Break
And
the
I want
lock.
to force this door open.
Yeah. That works.
Cornbread pan of
Peace. We come in peace. Go shit.
Pieces. Anya, really?
We don't have time for Borje to not open any more doors. Condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in condition.
Okay.
Because that's what you have to do. What maybe I like cut myself a little bit. I'm injured a little bit.
Just sprain your wrist.
Oh, something weird happened.
Waiting for that roll.
Hey! Good job. Yeah, so Borje starts taking this cornbread pan and whacking this door. And it takes a while. I mean, a couple good hits. And outside of this
surprise.
entrance to the control room,
echoing through the entire ship. Boom.
You can see Theo and Emmy. You can both see there's like video monitors almost of like the outside of the ship, and you can see them. There's a couple on the entry to the control room. And these video monitors, you see that the ship is headed towards Svarsjolandet, which is
That's
where
our island.
Good old
Svarsjolandet.
Yeah. But that's where the cooling towers are. So it's like right smack in the middle of where the reactor is.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was our island.
That's Munso.
Svarsjolandlet.
Svarsjoland. Well, it's headed. It says it's. You can see it passing over that then.
Oh,
it's
headed over it.
Headed over it
so.
to
Got it.
because
Dang,
it's
we're
going
moving fast.
It's going towards the cooling towers.
I don't like that.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like it because it seems purposeful, and I'm scared.
But yeah, you burst that door open, and you can see our good friend Wagner. There you go.
Thank you. I've forgotten about it.
He just looks like a grad student.
Yeah.
He does.
Like a grimy grad.
Grimy, like oily grad student.
Mm-hmm. He's not great. And he's at the front of the bridge, piloting the ship. And you see him, he kind of turns when he hears the door being bashed. And he hits a button and the ship goes, autopilot, engaged. And he like unplugs himself from the ship and turns around to
fight.
Agree? Question mark you?
Now keep those fingers to yourself, weirdo.
I'd like to see your fingers beat this cornbread pan.
He turns around to greet you, and he's like, "I thought you'd come. Lena always knew that you were you all were pieces of work. Really, you should admire me instead of sabotaging us. I don't know what you have to gain out of this, and humanity has so much to gain, and robot kind."
Well, we don't like you. So, consider
Mind
that.
control usually isn't consensual, and I think that's the main problem here.
Okay, is Mason gonna help us at all? Or
Yeah,
is
Mason will help you. So if you're just gonna start, if you want to just fight him.
I guess. What else can we do?
Is it extended trouble? Or
Yeah.
do we have to like
Can
fight
we
him and
charm
then
him?
do it?
No, it's extended trouble to fight him.
Okay.
And if you try to stop the ship, he'll attack you. So unless you're, yeah.
Oh well, let's just
just
incapacitate him.
attack
And then
anyway?
Okay.
we'll just get this ship.
So yeah, the ship itself. There is. Where's the picture of the ship?
The picture of the ship.
The actual bridge has. It's like a very Star Trek bridgey. Like there's a captain's seat, and then there's like a bunch of other seats around looking outside to maintain the systems. And there's a couple little robot helpers in some of these seats that also move to like remove themselves from their seats and join the fray. And if you just go ahead and fight him and his robots, that is extended trouble with a threat level equal to 4 times the number of kids. But Mason will like rush in too, and Wagner will be like, "Odd one, what are you doing in here?" And she's like trying to stop you now. You're taking over my life. And she will fight these other robots for you. So she's like crushing robots, tossing them out the window.
I'm so glad I'm so
Yeah.
glad that I jeered at her. You know?
4 times?
Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah, I know it's insane. So her help will make it 3 times.
That's still insane.
Which is
very
still
hard.
insane, yeah.
So 9 successes.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's hope we get 6.
Do we get
and call it good?
So is there anything else about this room that we can know? Besides like
Yeah, let me
computers. It's panels.
Computers, windows, control systems.
There's the actual
Wagner.
ship.
That's all you need to know.
And you can see the bridge layout. So there's a lot of control systems. Wagner himself. So whatever you end up choosing to do, you could fight Wagner and try to disable him. You could try to take control of the ship and stop it from going wherever it's going. Or anything else you can think of.
Are one of you gonna try and take out Wagner?
I'm probably best at taking over the ship or messing up the ship.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna start running around and like tinkering with things and sort of
anti-tinker.
If I could,
I was thinking of just rushing Wagner.
Okay.
I mean, I could investigate and then you could do whatever, like my investigate, if that turns up something new. I guess it doesn't really matter in extended trouble, but
yeah, I guess like what if we turned autopilot off so then he had to like plug himself back in to keep controlling the ship while Theo's getting him.
I think,
or I could just also force him.
Or I'm like, in every Janet book, there's always the red self-destruct button.
I mean, your force is technically better than mine.
Is it?
I think you can also, if you want to just rush him, that would be move as well. You could do that.
Both are the same for me, which is 7.
He's a robot. Can I tinker him?
Yeah. Can you
Be like,
tinker him?
oh look,
Can I
here's
pour
your elbow.
moonshine on him?
Like, oh,
And
you have
set
a
him on
hydraulic
fire.
elbow? Now I popped that.
I think you
Can
could.
I release a tornado of Swedish fish and cause mayhem?
That's her special move.
I just
special
double
ability.
axle and the Swedish fish spin out of my person.
I'll either tinker him
Uh-huh.
or I'll
Mhm.
tinker
The
ship.
ship.
the ship and like disable autopilot. So it like rip the autopilot module out.
Yeah. I think either
Mhm.
of those is good.
Sean, you're standing by rushing him.
Yeah, I mean, only a better thing for me is sneak, but I don't think that particularly applicable. I don't have my electric spooker at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
so the only other thing I have is moonshine
A moonshine. Hit him with that
And a
moonshine
radio.
bottle.
and some lockpicks, none of which are weapons.
Sad face.
I mean, moonshine should be considered a weapon, but
The cornbread pan of peace is considered a weapon when used in certain applications. Okay, I think I mean investigate is my best role. So I could do something with the ship, like investigating the ship, or like investigating Wagner's connection, like breaking the cord so he can't take over the ship again, like he can't plug in. So he's like severed from the ship, even if would that count as like an investigate, Abby, do you think? Or that
I
could just be a
think
sneak.
It would be calculate to like
Okay.
do things with the ship's tech.
Okay.
You can, I mean, comprehend is like find someone's weakness. No, that's empathize. Are you good at
Nope,
empathize?
I got zero empathy.
Oh,
Zero.
okay.
You know,
You could also are you good at programming?
I can calculate is better than
Okay.
program. So I have 5.
like
I have 5 total in program.
Well, that's
Calculate.
fine. We can just check
Okay.
check things. We can check conditions
Sure.
if we need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
wait.
I will.
We can check up to a full success, but we can't check up to a partial. Is that right?
You have to get
at least half.
halfway. So it's since it's 9 difficult, you have to get 5 successes, and then you can check conditions after that.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll start
Let's
off.
do it.
I'll tinka, rip out that autopilot.
Nice.
Nice. Not really. Okay.
You
I
did succeed.
I did succeed.
Theo like yells at you and he's like, Borje, cornbread pan, before he like goes to rush at Wagner. Actually gonna take the bonus, but I think Theo wants to arm him, so he's holding it in
that's
front of
cool.
his face so he doesn't get like a finger to the brain
Ooh,
on its
yeah,
way
yeah.
in.
Like this cornbread
Okay.
pan gets like frisbeed across the command room.
Wish, 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 wish.
Right. Something before I just go in on that frickin' robot with the fury
That
of a
is
trash
Theo.
compactor.
Trash compact this. Aigu.
And I fail miserably. Okay.
Do you want me to go?
Is it still
next?
applicable to check conditions to reroll?
Yeah. You can do that once.
I was waiting to see what you guys got before I did that. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's allowed.
Well, I have to do it, I think.
To
So
succeed,
I will
yeah.
definitely check injured, because I'm sure this process will be injurious, and I will try again. Okay. It's better than nothing.
Oh no.
Abby.
You're rolling 5 dice at me? You only need 3 successes.
I can roll 5 dice to calculate, or I can think of something else to do, which uses more dice.
Is your comprehend higher?
My investigate is the highest roll I have. It's 8.
What's after
Yeah,
that?
but what's your comprehend?
7.
Comprehend a
Okay.
7?
Could you like comprehend like that? We're knowing stuff. We're knowing where stuff should be. Find
Yeah.
the right piece of information.
Yeah.
So maybe you can like comprehend to help Borje find the piloting
The
mechanism.
right thing to rip out.
You're like
the driver's manual is right there.
Right. Once the autopilot's off, you
always
need to
the
be able
blue
to drive.
wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
like this
I
isn't a tractor.
sneak around and I'm like, no, Borje, no, you gotta. It's always. Janet says it's always.
There's like pure chaos going on around y'all. Mason is throwing robots out of windows, smacking them against walls. I'm battling this evil robot.
His fingers just hitting the
Yeah.
I'm like cornbread panning, barely keeping
His fingers are like going through your arms and legs. And
chopping on some Swedish fish. And I'm like, nah, bruh.
Effie's over here like reading her book, like, okay, so it says if you look at this page on the diagram,
In
looks
the
like, I
Janet's
think it's
Guide
that
to
wire right
Disarming-
there.
In the Janet Guide to Disarming and
You like bend down to look at something right when a robot flies over his phone.
I'm using my magnifying glass. I'm carefully, I'm doing this carefully. Okay.
Oh God.
Can I use my
May the
magnifying
spirit
glass,
of
Abby?
Janet
Sure.
be with us.
Okay. The spirit of Janet is with us. She guides me. I feel it. It's gonna be great. 2 successes.
Okay, well, I will check again.
Yeah. Yeah. I should be 0.
Shh, shut up, Sean. It's gonna be great. Janet helps all those in need.
It's 1. Oh no.
So we're below half, so we can't check conditions.
You could. The only hope is for you to check a condition. If only get more than 2.
All right.
I mean, otherwise is I think just a complete failure,
Yeah.
right?
Abby,
Yeah.
can I re-roll? And I'm like, wait, I need the encyclopedia.
There's a word you don't understand. You're like, what is an AFT engine? I don't know what that means. And then you look up and you're like, AFT engine.
I mixed up 2 different things. I'm so silly. I should have known. I'm just getting a little tired here.
Sure, that's fine. I'll
It's a
be.
Hail Mary.
Oh my God.
I'm-
This is insane.
I got it, gonna bring it home, it's gonna be great. Yes.
I don't even want to look. No! Wait, did it roll the right amount?
I did 2 bonus for the encyclopedia.
Mm.
Oh, I don't think you should have exhausted.
But you
yet,
shouldn't
though.
have the exhausted for that roll.
Oh, roll 1 more then.
Abby, can we just count it as one more success? Three.
Oh,
my
great.
God. Okay, there we go.
All right,
We did
so
Another failure.
yeah, Borje is like trying to unplug stuff, and it's not really going well. Emmy's like yelling at Borje. She's like, no, unplug that, and like points to like the other side of the ship, and then you're like, it's all just chaos. Theo's like in a battle with Wagner, who is not really a fighting robot, so you're kind of on equal terms, but you're not stopping him, and he's not stopping you, and you're kind of hurting each other. And you hear some, like, the ship kind of stutters and starts to slow down, and you can feel lighter, like the ship's falling, and you start to hear explosions from like the back of the ship as well.
What?
Did we do that? Or is that just
No!
that's the kamikaze? Is that the kamikaze plan?
So what are you all doing?
Scooting on out one of those open
Scooting
windows.
out.
Thank God we took these scoots with us.
Okay, I think to
It
get
was like, the captain was down with this ship and does like one last whack before he runs for the scooter and tries to get on out of a window.
Theo,
sure.
you better bring that cornbread pan or so help me.
He's got it. He's still got the cornbread pan. It's cast iron. You can salvage that, no problem.
Borje, go ahead and roll move to scoot on out.
No problem.
Okay.
Well, I'm good.
Yeah, you're scooted out. Theo, are you scooting?
I'm scooting. Scooting and booting. All right, let's
Scoot
move.
boat.
Okay, Theo scoots
Emmy?
out. Emmy?
You're on your own.
Can I sneak out?
No, I think you have to move faster than sneak lets you.
How many dice are you rolling?
You
Don't
could
worry
force
about
your way out instead.
It'll
Oh.
be fine. That's not helpful.
Can you investigate your way out?
I think Abby is not going to let me investigate my way out, which is fine. I will move. I will scoot out with the power of my mind.
Oh, good job.
Oh,
So you all scoot your way out, and you actually have to direct your scooters like down. You have to shift
Because the
down
nose of the
because the
ship
nose
is
of the ship is
down.
going down and it's plummeting quite fast. And you scoot out just before the ship crashes into the water, and you are on your scooters above the ocean. And you can see it sinking into the waves.
This actually might have worked out for the best.
Did we do that?
is that surface-to-air missiles?
Big Murray came in clut.
Ain't Marie over there has like a
Oh,
bazooka.
The aliens!
I guess she was left on the island, and the ship did move. So you see this little motorboat chasing.
Hello! I'm here! She like whoop whoops.
She's like, yeah, she's
Scoot on
got
over
a
to that
little
boat.
police siren on it.
Mason's dead, though, right?
Yeah,
She didn't
she didn't
survive
make out.
That's okay. The amount of trauma that Mason had.
She turned 16. You can legally die in this game now.
We don't care about you if you're 16 or older.
Oh god, that's horrible. Oh man. Wow, okay. I have no idea what just happened.
We just scoot on down to
Sean,
Ingmarie and we're
success
like,
through failure is what
don't
happened.
worry, Flock, we did it. The aliens are taken care of.
Should be gone for a while
We made
now.
sure they didn't have your family first, and they didn't, so we taught them a lesson. A real good lesson.
Make sure you don't get any of this water on you or your loved ones. Don't come near the water for a long time. Don't drink.
Don't drink the
Don't
seawater.
breathe air from next to the ocean. Don't drink milk.
We're all
Yeah.
lactose intolerant
The
for the
moral
next
of this, the
month.
moral of this game is don't drink milk. Oh
Yeah,
my god!
so you all are just kind of in shock on this motorboat, and Ingmarie is like, there, I'm sure the aliens really got it good, and she like starts going back to the island, the main island that you live on.
I feel like she gives us some cocoa or something instant that we can just like all huddle and hold.
Ooh, or yeah, those blankets they give you after you've seen like a murder and you're sitting
Yeah.
outside waiting
Yeah,
for
the
the
shock
police.
blankets.
Yep.
Her alien survival kit definitely has those. So
For sure.
Ms. Blanc,
Standard.
do you see what happened to that ship? Why
yeah,
did it explode?
I don't know. It just looked like it malfunctioned or something.
That's suspicious.
Jared.
But
It was Jared.
okay. It was Jared.
Jared. Oh, I pull out my Jared tracker.
It doesn't. There's no pings.
Okay, there's no Jared.
Oh damn. It was Janet.
Job well done,
It
guys.
was
I guess.
Lena from the afterlife. She had her own seance and she willed herself back into this world. Through pure
She had her
vengeance.
own seance
Start from the
through
Cretaceous period.
yes,
From the Cretaceous period.
Through
She held a
some-
seance through time and space.
yes, through a calculator.
We see what? We see a car. What vehicle did we leave in the Cretaceous?
It was a truck.
truck.
Yeah.
It was a pickup truck.
A truck with surface-to-air missiles installed on it drives off into the distance.
So long, Lena.
Oh god.
It's like in a western, so long, cowboy. Well, that happened or didn't happen.
I'm gonna count that as a win and not think about it too much. And go home.
Yeah, but you
Very
go
least to
home.
the secret hideout.
And or to the secret hideout, and y'all can have one final everyday scene if you want, or have an idea of something that you want. Otherwise, I'll wrap
That's
it.
all she wrote.
Mm-hmm.
I have one idea. I feel like Emmy is gonna start leaving secret messages for Jared at like a drop location. Like Emmy has been putting coded ads out in the newspaper to communicate with Jared.
Yeah.
And through the ads, they have established like a secret drop location.
Uh-huh.
So I think like you'll just see like Emmy like writing reports about what they've been doing, and then like putting in the drop at the drop location. So she writes out like all about Wagner and all the evidence, and like thinks he's gone, but just in case somebody else should know about it, and like puts it in, drops it for Jared to pick up. And everything is always, like it's always picked up in the morning when she goes back. So Jared or somebody is picking.
Jared's been there.
Jared's been there. Yeah. So I don't want anything to happen besides just like knowing that.
Yeah, I like
she's
it.
in communique.
Yeah. No, he does
Jared.
communicate, and you guys meet up every now and then. Not for very long, but
I leave one Swedish fish on top of my reports. Like that's how he knows it's me.
love it.
Sealed with a Swedish fish.
I think Borje and his ma have an intervention with Maggie about her drinking. We try and get her to turn her life around. We get her a job at the liquor store.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. Maybe she gets better, or maybe she just drinks at work and not at home.
Roll charm.
Ooh, with all of my conditions.
No, you can clear them and then roll.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So her life does turn around a little bit, and she, after some time, makes enough money that she gets like a small studio apartment in the city.
Oh, she can still stay with us. Maybe we're like, that's nonsense. We're gonna just build you an expansion. We get another trailer, we pull it up to the house, knock down 2 walls. Now she has her section of the house.
He extends the cornbread pan of peace.
Okay, love it.
Okay, I think Theo finally has a heart-to-heart with his parents, relatively speaking, and I think he talks to them about doing better in school, and then he also brings up Sparky, and he's like, I want to keep Sparky, and I promise if you let me keep Sparky and let me keep hanging out with my friends, I'll do better in school, and I'll try and listen
And you
to
have a great
more.
report card.
And my report card's looking a little better lately.
Is Theo being genuine?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is like him trying to start taking responsibility, like his very punk, like hooligan, not interested in anything, and purposely avoiding, authority and sort of that sort of stuff. And so with all the crazy crap that's happened and the fact that they literally saw Mason just sink into the ocean, he's like, okay, things are a little real. I need to start being a little more real myself.
Yeah.
Last thing she did was
Yeah.
smoke a joint and die. So gotta turn her life around.
Mason was the epitome of a punk who didn't care.
And she
look what
sank to the
happened to
bottom of the
her.
ocean.
True. Wow, I should have idolized her. She could have become my hero. My martyred hero. No. So we'll have that heart to heart with Sparky.
Nice. Yeah, they agree to your terms, and they're like, yeah, if I mean, you really care about this, and if you do what you say, then I think that's fine. And Sparky is welcome here, and they eventually buy him
Sparky's
like
so cute.
a nice little collar and a little name tag with his name and the phone number on it.
They're like, but you gotta take him to
Beautiful.
the vet to get checked out.
Not that vet.
She is the scary vet.
I find the one other vet in town.
You'll drive an hour to go to the next.
Oh, I will.
Love that.
Emotionally traumatized.
Mhm. Cool. Well, I think if we ever return to Tales from the Loop, the cliffhanger that I wanted to leave you on is I think you're all hanging out in the secret hideout as you do. And you hear a car drive up, like and look out, and it's like a semi-nice pickup truck. But you don't really think anything about it. You have people come and they'll buy corn from you. You sell things. You're an active farm. So it's not that weird.
Oh, you're just here to pick up some corn.
Yeah.
Get some fresh eggs. from the chickens.
And after some time, you can hear your Ma comes out and starts calling, and she's like, Borje, get in here. Your pa's home.
Your dad's home.
What?
Borje doesn't have a dad. He just emerged.
I am born
What?
from a corn.
Right, he emerged from the cornfields.
He was found in a little baby ear of corn.
Mom
Oh
shucked
my
me right out of that ear corn.
And that'll conclude for
Wow.
now our Tales from the Loop experience.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that.
Lord, as soon as you said drove up, I was like, oh no! It's his paw!
Oh,
We got rid of
Wow.
Aunt Maggie. You had to have somebody else come on in.
Yeah, it's just family baggage over there. Okay, wow. We're excited though,
Yeah.
because if Tales from the Loop is done, that means we get to move on to a
brand new
New
system.
system.
That I've never played before.
It's a new
Something
system to me.
not seen before on this channel.
The Burning Wheel
We'll
fight
pretend you
rules.
did.
Burning Wheel fight
The
rules.
Burning Wheel fight rules. Yeah, true.
Burning Wheel fight rules. Burning
Never
Wheel
be seen on this channel.
range and cover. Yeah, we'll never
Also
do the
maybe
fight
never
rules again.
seen.
But yes, we will be starting a Burning Wheel 2.0 campaign in the near future, led by yours truly, with our lovely group of people. Abby will be playing, and we will also have a special guest who will be joining us permanently that you will all get to meet in the near future as well.
For Burning Wheel at the moment.
For
Is it-
Burning
He's
Wheel.
been on the channel before.
He's been on Dawn of Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
So there's
Oh,
a
y'all know
sneak
him.
preview. He's on Dawn of Worlds. Check it out if you want to try and take a guess.
he makes a nice little ghost well.
Oh, wow, that gave it away.
He makes a nice little ghost well.
Who
off
could it
by
possibly
himself.
be?
I don't know.
But we're
This
very
man of
excited.
mystery,
So
man of
excited.
action.
Those of us that have played Burning Wheel are excited to revisit it, and we love torturing our newcomers, so it's just been all around fun.
Namely me. Namely,
You can
the
go from
person-
this system where you roll something sometimes to a new system where you roll something all the time.
To this
It's
system
gonna
where you
be-
are contractually not allowed to die, to a different system where you will most likely die.
You're
If you try
actually
to do
forced to
anything
contend with death.
difficult by any measure. Death awaits.
That's the new
should be
campaign
the
title.
That should be the title. Burning Wheel. Death awaits.
Oh, great.
I feel like my character should just say that all the time.
That's
Death
true.
awaits.
Wow, that's so dramatic.
That sounds like something I would say.
It does. It does.
Death
Oh,
awaits.
it's gonna be great. Great time. all
Great
around.
time. Great time. Very different character,
Oh yeah.
but not really.
Yeah. So we'll have that starting up soon. I don't know if it's starting up in 2 weeks exactly, though. I wasn't. We still need to figure out our exact time
TBD.
for everything.
TBD.
TBD. But that is the next thing we're jumping to.
Yeah.
So we said we talked about the lovely disadvantages of Burning Wheel. What's the what can people look forward to in Burning Wheel? Tell the newbie what the fun they will have.
Ooh, yeah, you get to sit on the edge of your seat every session just thinking, is this a session where Jared comes into the system?
Yes.
When will
Is
all of
this-
our other characters be introduced into this
Will I finally
system?
get to see Jared?
you gotta sit, you gotta wait for that. What other fun
Okay.
things?
You get to learn about ugly truth, which is quite possibly the best skill I've ever heard
The
of in a
best
game
skill.
ever.
I have ever heard.
I also love soothing platitudes, but ugly truth I think is better. You get to experience incredible character development.
True.
True.
Character driven to the max. Burning Wheel is a unique and incomparable blend of role playing,
Sadness.
sadness, and a little bit of gamifying things to make sure your character doesn't immediately die.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's pretty fun. If you
And-
like, you can give the old one a look to get a sneak peek, but
Mhm.
don't feel like you have to. They're not related in any way. So
Except for the system.
other than
Yeah.
other than the system and maybe some cameos or something.
There's always
and Logan, you
cameos.
said it's like a medieval starving village kind of is where we're starting out.
Yes,
Maybe.
it'll be last time we
Hashtag-
were at a magic school in a large city. This time we're going to be in a sad, starving village on the edge of civilization, where
fantastic.
who knows what's going to happen.
Death,
Great.
apparently.
Death
They're
awaits.
right to someone else.
I'm sorry, I'm stealing that, Logan. I'm gonna say that all
You're
the
making like very
time.
Game of Thrones vibes with
I'm
that.
feeling death waits.
Winter's coming. Death
No,
awaits.
winter's been here for a hot second, a cold, very cold second.
Oh,
Very
man.
cold second.
Yes, but we
Death
are going to burn
awaits.
characters sometime in the near future. We might record that and put that up for you guys to watch it, but we won't do it live. And then we'll let you know when we're going to start, and that'll
Mhm.
be the off sessions from Blades in the Dark, so you can take your choice of which moody system you want.
Exactly. Yeah. Really, I think yours is even more grim than mine. Or at least
Probably.
the way we're playing it.
Mhm.
Steampunk, Blades in the Dark, or Game of Thrones, Burning Wheel.
Yep.
That's a fair way to look at it.
But
But we're very excited
so
either way.
excited. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope we'll see you with the new one too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.